some cheap and reliable coins, check out FIFACoinZone.com. Use Fangs for a 5% discount. I'll have a link in the description down below. They are amazing. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Fangs, and welcome to another Q&A Snapchat version we're gonna be doing today. So the last time I did this, you guys seemed to really enjoy it, and I decided to open up my Snapchat one more time and give you all a chance to try to give me some Q&As. Now there's some other stuff that I want to do with Snapchat that I think you guys might be interested in. One would be something I call Snapchat categories, where I give you like, oh, what's your favorite this, like pizza, and then you give me a Snapchat with like your idea of a favorite pizza, and I do mine as well, and we put it together. There's some stuff that I want to try with that, so if you want to see that, put that in the comments down below. This is just going to be your good old-fashioned Q&A. Last time we had a little bit of a surprise, so hopefully this time it'll stay clean. There won't be anything that's dirty, and we'll be able to get ourselves some good questions for this Q&A. Let's get started. By the way, if you ever want to have a chance with these, my Snapchat's going to be in the description down below. I do usually have it closed, but I'll have it open for these times. I tweet it out when I'm opening it, so you have to follow me on Twitter, which will also be in the description down below. So we're going to get started here with this. By the way, I do with these, I require, they don't have to have your face, but they do have to have your audio. I don't show your Snapchat name because I don't want people like spamming you with Snapchat stuff. But it does have to at least have audio, so I don't just take a picture most times. Sometimes if it's like great, maybe I will, but usually it's got to be video. This time around, I got a ton, so I'm gonna try to get to as many of them as I can.
Question is, would you rather live in an apartment with Jar Jar Binks or the Go Compare Man?
Okay, for one, you might hear like the cutoff at the beginning of them. I don't know why it does it on my phone, but it cuts them off in the beginning, so I'm so sorry. But for you, Jar Jar Binks. I mean, he looks ridiculously awesome. He's funny. Everything about him would be just the most interesting thing in the world. So when I had people come over, I'd be like, check out my roommate Jar Jar from Star Wars. He's freaking awesome. So I'd probably choose him.
You like how close you are to your friends.
See, I can't hear the beginning of it. I can't hear the beginning of what she said, but I think she said, how close am I to my friends? So I have a lot of really good friends. My best girlfriend, I'd have to say, is Ginny. You obviously know, you see her in a lot of my videos, and we are extremely close. We've known each other since 6th grade. You guys got to see our best friend tag. We know a lot about each other. Obviously, Doobie isn't one of my best friends. We live with each other. We've spent the last 12 years together, and we know each other inside and out. One of my best guy friends, I have one named Chris that lives here, who's actually Doobie's best friend, which is weird. He knows a lot about me, and we've been really good friends. And then obviously, YouTube, I have some really good friends. I would say my more better friends on there would probably be like Nepenthez, who he's helped me pretty much grow all the way through YouTube, and we've become really good friends, and he's always there for me. He's a great friend to have. So I would say like throughout my closest friends, I am like actually somehow showing my keyboard right now as I'm explaining this. I would say anyway, to my closest friends, I'm pretty close with them. Like, I don't let anybody get too close to me unless I know them really well and I feel like I can trust them. It takes a lot for me to get trust.
Yes. Do you think you will talk to any of the YouTubers that you deal with now when you stop doing YouTube?
I think I figured out why it's doing it. It's because I have my mute button on and I have to actually hit the volume button to hear. So this one actually ties in with the last question. The friends that I've made on YouTube, there's obviously like, I know people, and you obviously in your business and when you like work with people, you do a certain thing, you actually interact with a ton of people. But the ones that I've become the closest with, I see myself, like, I don't make friends and then, oh, I just, you know, I stop doing something that they might possibly be doing and then I don't talk to them anymore. I see myself, like, whenever I'm probably in my 40s or 50s, who knows, I might still be doing YouTube, but I see myself still talking to Nep. I see myself still talking to Bateson. I know they live on the other side of the world, but they've become, like, I sit in calls with them all day. Like, I see them more than I see people here in real life, so more than likely, like, I've put my friendship and my trust and my liking into these people. Like, they are people I want to surround myself with. So I will continue, if I can, throughout my life to do that. You sometimes, obviously, as time goes by, you lose contact with some people, but most of my close friends I've never lost contact with.
How do you feel about all of the sexual comments on your videos?
I made a video about this like pretty recently, like the reading perverted comments video, and I do make these videos. I don't make those because like I want to push out like, look at all these perverted comments. I make them because I want people to see when they do those perverted comments that it just looks terrible. Like, sometimes you write stuff and you do things and you don't pay attention to it. You don't think while you're doing it until you see it like in your face and you see that that person's actually somebody that reads this. That's an actual person reading it out loud. And it's not just like I'm typing to someone on the internet. That like affects somebody, or that is something that somebody sees, Like, my parents have seen it now and other people have seen it. And you get to see their reactions to it, and it makes you probably not want to do it. The perverted comments, obviously they're gonna come. I'm a female. They came like from the beginning that when I started, and they're gonna continue probably until the end, and that's just how it's gonna be. Obviously now I made a video and I said, you know, that I got my boob job done because I knew that you guys were gonna know anyway. It's not gonna be something that I'm gonna keep from you. I do not like the fact that people think that, oh, because I did get it done, oh, now I wear these type of like tops or something like that. For one, right now, in this office currently, it's got to be like 85 degrees. I have studio lights on me. I have monitors in front of me. I have a super heated PC next to me, and it's hot outside because I live in Texas. Not that hot. It's like I guess it is. It's like almost in the 70s Fahrenheit, and the sun is shining directly on me. So if I was gonna sit here in just like a sweater or something, I would be drenched. I would be sweating. So I try not to sweat, and I've wore the same shirts on YouTube since I started. I love tank tops. I, for one, in the summertime, like it more than anything because I can be in a swimsuit. I only am bundled up. I hate being in cold, but I'm only bundled up when I'm in the cold. I live in the South. This is what people wear in the South whenever they are just going out in their normal everyday. I will walk out and go to the store, and I will be wearing this right here because that's just what I wear. I did it from the beginning. I do it now. So comments like that make me a little bit angry, but I do understand why they come in, where they're from. I'm not like gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, I can't believe you guys are making that comment. But I know that they're coming, and I can't say that I like them, but they're just gonna be there, so there's not much I can do about it.
What's the best equipment for YouTube videos, like camera-wise, and what be going to an gaming event in the UK soon?
It's hard to say what's the best equipment because a lot of people use different equipment, to be honest. If you want to know what I use, like I've kind of explained in some videos, I have an Elgato game capture. It's built into my PC. I feel like you have to have a pretty good PC in order to do YouTube because editing can take a lot of time if you don't have at least an i5 processor. I know some people do AMD, but I do i7. I have an i7 in here. I think you have to have a really good mic because audio means a lot. So I have a Rode Podcaster. I don't use a webcam anymore. I used to, but you guys said it was too blurry. So now I use my Canon G7X. And of course you gotta have like the system and you gotta have the editing software. I use Vegas. When it comes to gaming events, I probably will try to go to Eurogamer if I can. I don't like that it's not in London anymore though, so it's hard. I will be going to Gamescom, but for less days. You guys didn't see me, you probably only saw me at Gamescom for 2 days anyway, but I was there for like a rest of a big amount of time, but this time I'll be going for less days, still the same amount at the Gamescom event though.
What inspired you to do YouTube at the very start, and what content was you posting from the start to help you grow?
I threw this in here, I've kind of already answered this. There's a part that I didn't answer, but he was showing off his set. He was just showing off his setup in the background. You can see half of him, and he had this awesome keyboard going off in the background. I started YouTube obviously because I was on Twitch. I said this in the last one. If you want to go back and watch the full description, I was on Twitch and I was like told, hey, why don't you try making YouTube videos if you enjoy Twitch so much? So I did it and I enjoyed it. My videos at the beginning, I don't know what made me do well. Like if I go back and look at my old content, which I might make another video of looking at my old videos, they were terrible. They were so bad. If you look at anyone's channel at the very beginning, you're so nervous. You like have terrible editing skills. Everything of it like comes together. I'm just sitting there. I remember in one, I don't have a camera on or anything. I'm just like, hey guys, how's it going? I didn't even say that. Ayo guys, what's up? It's me, Fang Banger. It was just so bad. So I don't know how it got to be as good as it was. I did start doing FIFA news. FIFA news was probably the beginning of when my channel started doing good.
Support.
I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan through in and throughout.
You're the best YouTuber I've ever watched, and my question is to you, who's your favorite footballer and your football team? And it's my birthday today.
Well, happy birthday. The video is going to be out way past your birthday, but happy birthday anyway, and thank you so much for the kind words. I really do appreciate that. It makes me feel good. My favorite footballer to watch, I have a series on him, is actually Ronaldo, so Road to Ronaldo. Although Real Madrid is not the team that I support West Ham from the BPL, and then I also like MLS teams around here. I like FC Dallas, that's my team, but I did do a visit to Houston Dynamo, and they gave me like a tour of their stadium, and they were really nice to me, so I do enjoy them as a club, but FC Dallas is my team, then West Ham, and then Ronaldo.
Thoughts about quitting YouTube?
I never think about quitting YouTube because I love it, and it's my job, and it's a dream job if you think about it, but I do think of like, if it's ever going to be over, or what if FIFA dies in YouTube, or what if, you know, my channel just doesn't start working anymore, I don't know, something goes wrong. So I think about what I'll do after, and I actually have no clue. Like, it's hard to think that far ahead because you're too busy. On YouTube, you have to think about the now, like all the time. It's a very busy job. People think, oh, it's easy, you play a video game and you edit, but it's not. It's not easy whatsoever. Like, you have to think of the ideas, you have to put them together, you have to do it every day. I'm a daily uploader. I'm not one that uploads once a week. Daily uploader every day, 365 days a year. There's no quitting when you're on vacation. You think about YouTube and you think about recording, like there's just no stop to it. So I think about what that would be like, and it's almost like, would it be more calm or would I dislike it? I can't ever see myself ever going to a desk job or anything like that again because I don't know. It just didn't work for me before. I've had this, I love this, so I don't think that YouTube will end. I won't ever quit it, but I don't think it'll end for a while.
Jesse, what are you thinking about Modern Warfare 3 right now, and what is your level right now? And P.S. Love you. Keep the great work.
Dude, I don't want to say your name on here because I don't want to give it away, so I'm going to say, dude, we're playing Black Ops 3 right now, which I know that's what you meant. That is what you meant. I actually love the game. I think it's better than a lot of the other ones that have come out. I was a COD girl, if you guys know from before. I was a COD girl, so whenever it came to that, I loved Call of Duty 4, loved World at War, loved Modern Warfare 2, thought Modern Warfare 3 was the biggest ball of trash ever. Black Ops 1 and 2 were okay. Ghost was terrible. Advanced Warfare was terrible. And this is the most refreshing game Call of Duty has made in forever. I'm like the 7th prestige, maybe level 20 right now, so I'm kind of behind, but I haven't been playing it as much as I should have. Still going for the Dark Matter camo. I think I would be higher prestige if I wasn't going for that, because I've been sitting here with snipers for like the last week trying to get stuff, but I love the game.
Christy, just wondering, if you're Simon's mother, who's Simon's father? P.S. I love your videos, keep up the good work.
Dun dun dun! If I'm Simon's mom, this is how it happened, okay? So, obviously we're only 6 years apart or something like that, so this is weird. But whenever I was 6, something random happened. And Simon was immaculately conceived. I don't know if you've heard of the story of Jesus, I guess. I guess that's where it comes from. It does. But Mary apparently got pregnant, and it wasn't by a dude, like she had never done anything before, and so it just happened, and then Jesus came out and it was called Immaculate Conception. Well, that's just what happened. That is just what happened. There is no father. Simon has no father. I'm kidding, he probably does. He calls someone else that, but people love that. People run away with that, and even people, some actually believe that is my son.
Jesse, I'm poor. Can you buy me a PS4, please?
I would love to do that, but if I did it for you, I'd have to do it for everyone, and then I'd be buying everyone PS4s, and I'd be pretty poor by the end of it. I think actually after buying like, I don't know how many it would be, they're like $400 each. I would be pretty poor at the end of it.
So coming over to go see a Premier League game. As a Reading fan, you've probably got more chance than me.
I don't know what the first of it said, because obviously I can't hear what the first of any of them say, but I think you said something about me coming over to see a Premier League game, and I would love to so very much. I never come in the time when they're actually playing. Like, anytime I visit England, there's not any type of matches going on, or it's like international season. I don't know. It's just different. And so I want to see West Ham play. I wanted to see them play at Upton Park, although I've heard that they are moving or already have moved to the Olympic Stadium. So either way, it would be awesome, and that would actually be right by where a bunch of people are from, so that would be cool as well. But I would love to do that. I just haven't had the time. Actually, I might be coming there soon. Like in the next, I don't know, by the time this video comes out, the next couple of weeks. So maybe at that point I'll get to see something.
Who do you think should have won the Ballon d'Or and why?
I'm gonna go ahead and plead the fifth on that one. But you guys know. You guys should know. If I do it though, I'm just gonna get slated in the comments, so I'm not gonna say it.
My question is, would you ever visit Wales?
People still call me, I've noticed this whenever I go to like, to visit other countries. I don't know, here I guess they do it too. I've met some people in my hometown here. People still call me Fangbanger, a Fangbanga. They still call me that, even though I've shortened it to Fangs. It's because what they're always going to know me as, but I think it's funny. Wales, I think, would be awesome to visit. I think there's some stuff that I'd like to see there that would be beautiful and amazing. I just don't know how or when I'll ever get a chance to go.
So, is it true? You're Simon's mum?
What was that the bit? Yes, it is true. I am Simon's mum.
Hummus.
I mean, it's okay. Hummus is okay. I usually have it as like my healthy dip, but if I had a choice, I'd do like some green onion ranch dip or some French onion dip. Probably, no, green onion dip. I do green onion dip.
Who is your favourite player to play with in FIFA 15, and who is your favourite player to play with in FIFA 16 now? Mine's Felipe Anderson.
So FIFA 15, I really liked to play with, can't even remember who I liked to play with in FIFA 15. It's been so long. It's been so long. I think I really liked Neymar in FIFA 15. In FIFA 16, I've really liked Robin, although I haven't given him a whole lot of a chance recently. I love Bale. His informs, I just love them. They've been great. Felipe Anderson, I haven't really tried, so maybe I will in some of my teams now.
I wanted to ask you.
I don't even know what he just said. I don't even know what he just said. I don't know.
Love you, Jeff.
What the fuck? Honestly, I thought that I have so many. I thought that I was gonna get away with this one. I genuinely thought that we were not gonna see that again. He was like banging it on a desk, and then he said, "Love you, Jess," at the end. Oh my god. Oh. Ooh. Even my cat is upset. She is sitting here crying because of what she just saw. My cat was in the room!
Thanks. I was wondering why it's not letting me comment on your streams anymore. And did the hair get in your boobs done?
So I don't know what he means. It's not letting you comment on my things. If it doesn't let you comment on my YouTube video, that's because I've disabled you from commenting on my YouTube video. So you probably said something bad, which I imagine you did, because I feel like, I don't know if you're trying to be bad with this one at the end of it. I think you said it hurt cutting your boobs. I think that's what he meant, like whenever I get a boob job. I didn't understand it completely. And if that is the question, then yes, it did actually hurt. Like, Squirrel is still upset from that one. She is actually upset from that one. It did hurt really bad. Like, the first week after it was done, it was incredibly painful. But now I'm fine, and I'm happy, but yes, it did hurt. And then you must have been bad. You must have said something. I don't disable comments from people unless they say something really stupid or really bad. I don't know if you did any of those, but that could be why.
It's Patel to Chelsea on loan for 6 months.
I didn't get to hear the beginning, but thank you so much for that informative thing. I had no idea. I had no idea. If you're telling me that's what happened, that's awesome.
Hi, I love you. My name is Yusuf. I'm here with the Egyptian kid. I want to ask you, do you love Dobby or no?
Of course I love Doobie. He's my husband. I love him so very much, and I've been happy for the whole 12 years that I've got to spend on this wonderful, wonderful world with him.
I love you, Fangs.
I love you too.
Why do people always ask questions like, can I be in the video? Do I look like Luigi now? Do you ever want to be like Donald Trump? And a small loan of $1 million?
That was very inspirational. Well, people ask that because sometimes it actually does let them in the videos. You did look just like Luigi, and I would never want to be anything like Donald Trump. Forget his $1 million, I would never want to be anything like him. I waited until the end. I genuinely was like focused, waiting to the end for like a screamer to pop out or something, and there was nothing. Thank you very much.
And my question is, what were your first thoughts when you began with the YouTube, and from where do you know Simon? Keep up the good work, and I really love your videos.
I guess my first thoughts were, oh, this is cool, like I'm gonna be making videos and putting them on YouTube. Hopefully people will enjoy them. That's like the most thing I care about, is that people enjoy the content, and it like brings them to want to see it, and maybe makes them laugh or makes them happy or makes them rage just like I do whenever I play FIFA. I met Simon through, who did I meet him through? I think I met him through just being friends with people like Nep and who else? Bateson. I was coming to England and they knew each other obviously already. This was before he had just started YouTube. We were probably like the same amount of subs. I don't even know what we were at. And he had messaged me about making a series, which was UK versus USA, and he was like, we could meet whenever you're in England. I was like, sure, let's go ahead and meet whenever I'm in England. And I met him there, and it was history from then. We started making the series together, and we've been pretty good friends since. Jesus, it just, I can't even get past it. Come on, man. Oh my God. Oh my God. I know, Squirrel. It's depressing. Oh. It's so gross too. It's so gross.
On Black Ops 3, what is your favourite gun, specialist, and score streak?
My favorite gun is the Man of War. Love that gun. It's crazy. My favorite specialist is probably, who do I like the most? I have to think about this. Probably the guy with the flamethrower. I don't use him as much. Firebreaker maybe or something. I don't know. I don't use him as much because he's at the end. Favorite score streak, I love the Talon. I know there's like a lot of other cool ones and you can get like the Mothership and stuff, but the Talon you can control, and I seem to just completely own people with it. So I love the Talon. You can see him at the end too. That's the weirdest part about the faces they give you, is at one point you actually get to see the real thing. So you're doing something like really nerdy, like opening your mouth to like make, I don't know, flames come out, and then you like mess up and it sees your actual face. All right guys, so that is going to be it for this Snapchat Q&A. We did not make it away without the freaking penises that showed up in there, so that's kind of disappointing, but I did get some really amazing questions from you guys, so I want to say thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy this and you want to see more of these, smash that thumbs up button, and until next time, see you guys later.